Yes, it's 2020 and I'm doing a manga tag. Hello my fellow weebs, my name is Bianca and this is my weeby YouTube channel. Look, I know that manga tags aren't really a thing right now, but I'm a big fan of tags, and when they were a thing, I wasn't in the community. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna do it. So this is the Who Are You manga tag, and I first saw it on Anime Intensity's YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. So the first question is favorite new series. Usually I suck at answering these types of questions, but this one was fairly easy. Favorite new series is Given. So this series recently came out with an anime, and by recently I mean last year I think, but I only recently watched it and I loved it. It was so amazing. We don't deserve it. Honestly, we don't. So this series basically follows the members of this new band called Given, and it primarily focuses on these two characters. Uenoyama is a guitarist who has been playing for years. One day he crosses paths with Mafuyu, a quiet boy from his school who's carrying around a guitar that he doesn't know how to play. This is honestly such a beautiful story, and I've only read the first volume of it and I'm already in love with it. It's so sweet and it's so tragic and it's so heartbreaking. I feel like no matter who you are, you'll definitely relate to some part of it, whether it be the characters or with the experience of losing a loved one and the grief, or relating to loving someone who doesn't love you back, or falling in love for the first time. It's just a wonderful series. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely would. Question number 2 is favorite manga spines. Again, this is very easy for me. It's the Magi spines. If you can see, I'll show you some close-ups, but they are beautiful and I just love how they look on the shelf. I love colorful spines and the art here is just incredible. I love how you have the character and the color coming out of a magic lamp. Whoever designed the spine of the series, thank you. Question number 3 is least favorite manga series that you still have hope for. This will be a bit controversial, I think, but I'm going to go with One Piece. I own 70 volumes of One Piece and I've read about 23 of them and I stopped, and that was 2 years ago. I remember two things from reading One Piece. One, that I really loved the first volume. I thought it was amazing. One of the best first volumes I've ever read. And I thought, okay, here we go. This is going to be an amazing ride. And the other thing I remember is that Chopper had a very sad backstory and I felt really bad for him. I don't remember anything else. I stopped reading in the middle or close to the middle of the Skypiea arc because I found it boring. I don't know what else to say. I found it so boring. I just stopped and I never picked it up again. And I know that I'm going to have to start from the beginning because I remember nothing. And I'm just dreading that and I'm putting it off, and I'm also scared that I'm not going to be able to make it through Skypiea. So I'm at a weird place with One Piece. I think I'm going to give it another shot, but if this time around I just don't like it, I might get rid of it. Which makes me sad because I know a lot of people love One Piece. They praise it so much. And also because I got all of these volumes for super cheap. It was the best deal I ever stumbled upon. Question number 4 is hardest manga to find that you want. I really want the Wandering Sun hardcovers. The first 4 volumes are really out of print, and only 8 volumes were released in total, so it's an incomplete release, which sucks, but I really want to read this series and I really want to own them because they're beautiful hardcovers and I've heard nothing but great things about this series. Okay, question number 5 is favorite publisher. And see, this question's hard, but I guess if I had to choose, I would go with Viz, mostly because Viz publishes a lot of my favorite series. They published Katekyo Hitman Reborn, they published Magi, but in terms of quality, volume quality, I would go with Vertical, just because I own the Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin hardcovers, and those volumes are gorgeous. They're beautiful. But yeah, Viz in general because they publish what I like, and Vertical because they do wonders with special editions. Question number 6 is favorite series that needs a new adaptation or a better adaptation. So for better adaptation, I'd say Pandora Hearts and Eyeshield 21. Pandora Hearts is such a beautiful, dark story. Adaptation we got was fine, but we could do better. As someone who recently reread Pandora Hearts from beginning to end, I just want a new anime adaptation that is beautiful, that is faithful, and that just breaks me and makes me cry. That's what I want. And I would also say Eyeshield 21 deserves a better adaptation because this is illustrated by Yusuke Murata. And I just feel like the anime style didn't match. Also, we didn't get to certain arcs of Eyeshield 21, which I would have loved to see because they would have ruined me. Just both deserve a beautiful new adaptation. Question number 7 is favorite manga world you would like to live in. So I think because I've recently been reintroduced to this world, I would say Soul Eater. I just love the aesthetic of Soul Eater. It's so spooky but cool. I love it. I love the moon. I love the sun. I love the look of the characters. I love the look of the DWMA. It's great. And if I lived in this world, I would hope I'd be a Meister. That'd be really cool. Question number 8 is favorite mangaka. Choosing favorites is hard for me. I don't think there's a mangaka who I've read multiple works from, so I can't really choose a favorite like that. So I'm just gonna name a few who have series that I've really enjoyed. Nobu Otaka for Magi, Akira Amano for Katekyo Hitman Reborn, Makoto Yukimura for Vinland Saga, Jun Mochizuki for Pandora Hearts, Hiromu Arakawa for Full Metal Alchemist, and Natsuki Takaya for Fruits Basket. I enjoyed the storytelling of each and every one of these mangaka that I just named. Question number 9 is favorite manga genre. I really love fantasy. That applies to both manga and books. So a couple of like fantasy series that I really love are like Yona of the Dawn, Magi, Vinland Saga, Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, Pandora Hearts. I feel like I'm just naming a lot of the same series. And last but not least, question number 10, which is completely unrelated to manga in general, but it is favorite beverage. For this question, I'm gonna have to go with the mango humek, just this mango juice. It's so good. I could drink so many of these. I know they're mostly sugar, but I love them. They taste so good, and especially cold, they just hit the spot, especially right now during summertime. But yeah, that's it for the Who Are You manga tag. If you want to answer these questions down below, feel free. Or if you have any comments or concerns about my answers, again, leave those down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!